All right, so we're now entering systems, okay? So we're going to do this really fun worksheet today called Who Done It? All right. 6 contestants on a reality TV show were stunned to find their lowest scoring colleague was murdered. They must figure out the crime before the bell rings. The question is, who done it? And how? The player last known whereabouts and method that are left unaccounted for is the solution. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you some of the problems, okay? You're going to work out the problems in the correct box. And then on the back page, this little section here, you're going to mark off anybody who was doing something. So it means that they weren't the killer, okay? So let's start off. I'm going to do problem number 1 with you. So, number 1, it gives you this right here. This is your equation, okay? So that's the problem you have to solve. Depending on the answer means which one you're choosing. So, let's go back to page 1. Okay, we're doing problem number 1, which is x plus y equals 9, and x minus y equals 3. Okay, how do we normally solve systems like this when it's x, y equals number? We use matrix, remember? So what's in front of x? A 1. What's in front of y? A 1. And over here is a positive 9. What's in front of x? A 1. This one? A negative 1 is in front of y. And what's here? A 3. Okay, so we're going to go into our calculator. Second, matrix. Okay, see if you remember what to do. Go over to edit. Enter. It's a 2 by 3. So 2 by 3. Okay, then we just type in these numbers. 1, enter. 1, enter. 9, enter. Then we do 1, enter. Negative 1, enter. And 3, enter. Okay, after we get it all typed in and pretty, we quit. Go back into matrix. Whoops. Second matrix. Over to math. We want RREF. So keep scrolling down until you find RREF. Okay, so if you see there's an REF and then an RREF. We want the 2 R's. So RREF of what? We need to tell it of what? Because it's got an open parentheses. So go back into matrix of A, the one we just made. So enter. And then enter again. All right, so we write that down. We got 1, 0, 6, 0, 1, 3. Remember, if it says 1, 0, 0, 1, you're good. X is 6 and Y is 3. Okay? If it says 0, 0, 0, that's infinite solution. If it says 0, 0, 1, that's no solution. Okay? Remember that. 0, 0, 0, infinite solution. 0, 0, 1, no solution. Okay, so let's figure out which one. It said x was 6 and y was 3. So which one says x is 6 and y is 3? This one. Coach Omega was eating a snack in the kitchen. So we'll go back to the back page. We can cross out Coach Omega and the kitchen, because he was eating a sandwich in the kitchen, so he could not have done the murder. All right? Okay, so now let's try problem number 2. Problem number 2. That's the equation. Okay, we have to solve this in spot number 2. So go back to the first page. The equation is x equals 2y minus 20, and x plus 2y equals 48. Okay, now remember, it must be x, y equals number. The equal sign's in the wrong spot here. So we need to move this 2y over. When we do that, we have x minus 2y equals negative 20. Okay, so that's what we're working with now. We don't need this anymore. It doesn't matter which one goes on top. That doesn't matter at all. So, in matrix, what's in front of x? 1. What's in front of y? 2. What's over here? 48. What's in front of x? 1. What's in front of y? -2. And what's over here? -20. Okay, so we're going to put that into matrix. So second matrix. Over to edit. It must be, oops, sorry. Second matrix, over to edit. It must be a 2 by 3. Okay, and now the numbers we had there was 1, 2, 48. And then we had 1, -2, -20. After it's all typed in, we quit. Go back into matrix, over to math, RREF, back into matrix, choose A, enter. So we have 1, 0, 14, 0, 1, 17. So this becomes 1, 0, 14, and 0, 1, 17. So x is 14, and y is 17. So let's go back to 2. Which one was 14, 17? The top one. It says the murder was not done by chemical poisoning. So we can cross off chemical poisoning. Okay? Now we're going to skip to number 6. We're going to skip to clue number 6. Okay, so this one. This is the equation they give us. So go to number 6. So number 6's equation was x equals 5 minus 2y. 3x plus 2y equals 17. Okay, remember, it must be x, y equals number. This one is not. So what do we need to move over? What do we need to move over? This -2y. It needs to move to right here, right? So we still have 1x, and instead of a -2y, when it crosses over, comes a positive 2y, equals 5. Okay, so that's what we're dealing with now. We can cross that one off. So in our calculator, we're going to put, what's in front of x? 3. What's in front of y? 2. And then 17. What's in front of x? 1. What's in front of y? 2. And 5. Okay, so we're going to type that into matrix. Second, matrix. Over to edit. It must be a 2 by 3. And now we type in our numbers. So we have 3, 2, 17. And then we have 1, 2, 5. We're just typing in exactly how we see it. Now quit. Go back into matrix. Over to RREF. Oops, I picked the wrong one. Of A. So back into matrix and pick A. Enter. So it gives us 106, 01, -0.5. Here's a trick you can do. Math, enter. Now we have the fraction. 106, 01, -1/2. 106, 01, -1/2. So x is what? 6, and y is -1/2. So let's go back to 6. Nope, not that one. We're looking for 6, -1/2. This one. The murder was not a drowning. So we can cross off a drowning. Okay, so now what's going to happen is I'm going to go through every clue with you, read them to you, and then you're going to solve them on your own. So After I read it, you'll hit pause, you'll solve the problem, cross it off, and then you'll look at the next one. So clue number 1, even though we already did it, I'm going to read it anyway. Clue number 1, you're working out this problem, and these are your solutions. So hit pause if you still need to solve it. Clue number 2, this is your problem, and these are your solutions. Hit pause if you still need to solve it. Clue number 3, this is your problem, these are your solutions. You will solve this problem, and whichever solution you get tells you the answers here. Okay? So hit pause while you solve this problem. Clue number 4, you will solve out this problem, and these are your options for solutions. So hit pause while you solve this problem. Number 5, this is your problem. You will treat A like X and B like Y, and these are your solutions. Hit pause while you solve this problem. Number 6, this is your problem. These are your options. Hit pause if you still need to solve this problem. Clue number 7, this is your problem. These are your solutions. Hit pause while you solve this problem. Clue number 8, this is your problem. These are your solutions. Hit pause while you solve this problem. Clue 9, this is your problem. These are your solutions. Hit pause while you solve this problem. Clue 10, this is your problem. These are your solutions. Hit pause while you solve this problem. Okay, so that should be all of the problems. You must have work for every problem in order to get credit. If you don't have work, you're not going to get credit. I don't care what you submitted online. You still do need to submit your answers online before you turn in your paper, and be sure to still do your STAR corrections, okay? Your STAR tests will be where they always are. Go pick them up. Be sure to do the STAR corrections so that you can pass your warm-up quiz tomorrow. Let me know if you need any help. Good luck.